Research has shown that 60% of small businesses fold within 6 months of a breach. Yet, the myth that effective cybersecurity requires enterprise level budgets is putting countless organizations at risk. Now, let's look at it. What if the most powerful security tools are not the most expensive? What if strategic thinking, not massive spending, is your greatest defense against these threat actors? Today, I want us to talk about security enhancement without breaking the bank. One of the biggest lessons I have learned as a cybersecurity consultant is understanding that strategic and divergent thinking can provide your clients with not only speed on their projects, but also great results without breaking the bank. Now, the first step I want us to take a look at before creating your stack is one, understanding what security challenges your organization has. As an organization or as a cybersecurity leader, you need to know a ransomware attacks increased by 37% in 2003. Supply chain vulnerabilities continue to expose organizations to risk. The average cost of a data breach actually reached $4.4 million in 2023, and small as well as medium businesses are increasingly targeted, with 43% of them experiencing cyber attacks. Now, you need to understand that despite these challenges, many organizations are still operating with limited security budgets. According to recent surveys, small to mid-sized businesses typically allocate just 5 to 10% of their IT budgets to security, and this usually results in difficult trade-offs. So, as a cybersecurity leader, the first thing I want you to do is understanding the security challenge that you have. Is it your budget? Is it your personnel? Or in some instances, is it your tools? Now, number two, I want you to understand your security needs. Before diving into specific tools, I need you to conduct a thorough risk analysis as well as an assessment to identify the most critical assets and potential vulnerabilities. Now, what I want you to understand is that these assessments should help inform your security priorities and help you to be able to allocate your resources effectively. Some of the key questions I need you to address include: one, what data or systems are most critical to our operations? Number two, what are the likely entry points for cyber threats? Number three, what cybersecurity compliance requirements must you meet? Getting the answer to all these questions will help you to know the next move to make. Number three, you need to set your security policies as well as create awareness. Number three, you need to set security policies as well as create awareness. I need you to develop clear security policies and also invest in employee awareness training. Human errors remain the leading cause of security incidents, and education is just a relatively low cost control with significant impact. Number four, you need to define what the essential components of a budget-friendly tech stack looks like for your own organization. Now, I'm going to give you some of the essential components that I feel every company or every organization needs to put in place. The first one is an identity and access management. Strong identity controls will help to form the foundation of any security program. So you need a multi-factor authentication tool. You need to put in place multi-factor authentication. According to Microsoft, 99.9% of attack compromise attacks can be prevented by implementing multi-factor authentication. Interestingly, many providers actually offer basic multi-factor authentication capabilities at minimal or no costs. Number two, you need to have a centralized identity management solution. Having centralized identity management solutions such as Okta, Microsoft Entra ID, or even other open source alternatives like Keycloak can actually provide you with centralized authentication as well as authorization. Now, the second tool I believe that every organization needs to put in place is endpoint protection. Endpoints remain primary attack vectors, making protection essential. Now, number one, next generation antiviruses are actually some of the solutions that can offer advanced protection that goes beyond traditional signature-based detection. So you need to put that in place. Number two for endpoint protection is an endpoint detection as well as response tool. While traditionally expensive, some vendors now offer more affordable EDR options for smaller organizations. Even basic EDR capabilities will provide significant security improvements over traditional antivirus tools. Now, the third tool that you need to know under endpoint detection is actually data encryption. Protecting data at rest as well as in transit is extremely vital. You need to use some free tools for encrypting your files as well as folders and ensure that any data transmission is secured through protocols like TLS. Now, the third component that I want you to understand that you need to put in place is firewall and network segmentation. Yes, next generation firewalls are great. However, if you have a tighter budget, I need you to consider some open source solutions. I need you to also consider DNS filtering. Open source DNS filtering alternatives can also block malicious domains at relatively low costs. The first component I want you to put in place is vulnerability management. Identifying and patching vulnerabilities is crucial for preventing attacks. So you need to have vulnerability scanning tools. Solutions like Qualys, Tenable, or even OpenVAS can identify vulnerabilities across your environment. Also, patch management, especially automated patch management tools like Manage Engine Patch Manager Plus or integrated solutions within Microsoft Intune can help to streamline your patching process. Now, the fifth component that I need you to think about putting in place is the logging and monitoring tool. Security visibility is essential, even on a budget. But you need to understand that you need number one, log collection as well as analysis. You need to consider some open source options for log aggregation as well as analysis. The second tool you need to consider under logging and alerting is the SIM tool, Security Information and Event Management Tools. Traditional SIM solutions can be expensive, but more affordable options actually exist. Microsoft Sentinel offers consumption-based pricing that can work for smaller environments. Wazoo is also an open source alternative that combines SIM as well as XDR capabilities. Another very good tool is AL Vault. Now, I need you to also consider your managed detection as well as response tools. For organizations that are lacking external security expertise, MDR services would provide 24/7 monitoring and response capabilities at a fraction of the cost of building an in-house SOC, Security Operations Center. So if you don't have the money or the capability to be able to have an in-house SOC, I will advise you to get a managed detection and response tool. Four, I need you to leverage open source solutions. One of the most effective ways to build a security tech stack on a limited budget is to leverage open source security tools. These solutions can be free or low cost and they also provide robust protection if properly configured. Number 5, you need to utilize cloud security services. Cloud-based security services usually offer a scalable and often more affordable alternative to traditional on-premise solutions. Many cloud providers offer free tiers or cost-effective subscription plans that can be tailored to your organization's needs. Now, some of the key cloud security services that I think you should consider are: number 1, Amazon Guard Duty. The thing with Amazon Guard Duty is that it is actually a threat detection service that helps to continuously monitor for malicious activity as well as unauthorized behavior across your AWS accounts. Number 2, you need to look at Google Cloud Security Command Center. Now, the thing with Google Cloud Security Command Center is that it's a comprehensive security management as well as data risk platform that provides visibility into your cloud assets and help you to manage your security risk. Number 3, Microsoft Agile Security Center. Now, the thing with Microsoft Agile Security Center is that it is actually a unified infrastructure security management system that helps to strengthen the security posture of your data centers and also provide advanced threat protection. I am not recommending the services based on sponsorship. I am recommending them based on the fact that they are services I have used and I liked. Number 6, I need you to implement essential security practices. While tools and services are crucial, implementing essential security practices will significantly enhance your security posture without the additional costs. Now, some of the practices I need you to look at is regular software updates. Always ensure that all your systems as well as applications are up to date with the latest security patches, and they will also help you prevent the exploitation of known vulnerabilities. You also need to look at employee training. Educating your staff on cybersecurity best practices, such as recognizing phishing attempts and using strong passwords, will help with human error, which is the leading cause of security breaches. And sincerely, training to some certain extent can mitigate that risk. Like I said initially, implementing multi-factor authentication across all critical systems as well as applications will add an extra layer of protection and also is available usually at low additional costs. Number 7, I want you to prioritize cost-effective solutions. When selecting security tools, I need you to prioritize those that offer the best value for less money. Look for solutions that are scalable, easy to manage, and will provide you with comprehensive protection. Consider the total cost of ownership, including any potential hidden costs, such as training or maintenance. Number 8, leverage free and open source tools. The truth is that open source security tools will deliver significant value at minimal costs. They always deliver significant value at minimal cost. A cybersecurity researcher, David Thompson, actually notes that open source tools will provide enterprise-grade security capabilities. But as an organization, you must also put into account the operational overhead of maintaining and integrating the solutions. The software may be free, yes, but expertise to deploy and manage it effectively is not. Number 9, you need to maximize value through integration. Integrating between security tools can usually multiply their effectiveness because number 1, it can help you to prioritize solutions that offer robust APIs and built-in integrations. Number 2, some platforms will help combine multiple security functions rather than just point solutions. And number 3, I want you to consider security orchestration, automation, as well as response capabilities to help you streamline your operations. Organizations that are facing regulatory requirements, compliance can seem expensive to achieve. However, there are some pragmatic approaches that you can use. Number one, ensure that you map your security controls to multiple compliance frameworks. That will help you to maximize your investment. Number two, leverage compliance as old tools to automate your compliance checks. Number three, consider compliance-focused managed services that combine technology as well as compliance. And four, bring in a VCSO, take advantage of their network as well as resources. A risk-based approach that aligns security controls with compliance requirements can help you to reduce overall costs while improving both security as well as compliance postures. Now, these are some of the common mistakes I need you to avoid. Number one, don't do a tool sprawl. I need you to avoid security tools without integration planning because that will increase complexity without improving security. Number two, you need to conduct periodic assessments of your security tool set. You need to know what you have and what you need to add. You also need to eliminate redundant or underutilized tools, as well as prioritize platforms over point solutions. Then the second mistake that I want you to avoid is neglecting operational costs. This is one mistake that I have seen a lot of organizations make. When evaluating security solutions, consider the total cost of ownership, including the implementation and integration costs, the ongoing management and maintenance requirements, the staff training and expertise requirements, as well as the alert triage and investigation time. Now, the number three mistake I need you to avoid is a reactive security spending. So many times, panic-driven security purchases after an incident will lead to suboptimal investments. So you need to maintain an updated security roadmap that is based on the risk assessments that you've done. You need to allocate contingency budgets for emerging threats. You also need to develop an incident response plan that does not rely solely on new technology purchases. I want you to remember that security is a journey, it's not a destination. Security maturity develops over time. Start with the essentials that addresses your highest risk, then expand your capabilities incrementally as your resources allow. Continuously improve and continuously evaluate your security posture against evolving threats and adjust your strategy accordingly. As your business grows, so will your security needs. Choose solutions that will scale with your organization. Consider future expansion and ensure that your security stack can accommodate increased data, more users, as well as additional compliance requirements. I'll see you on the other side of the